down to take a stand.
So the college is not building a new dorm. It's simply a possibility given the circumstances around not only Perry House, but Batten House as well. And Batten House is a house on campus that does cooperative living for people who want to eat vegetarian and vegan
and are more into sustainability issues as well.
Not to say that the other campus is not.
I believe they cook a lot of the vegan stuff too. They cook a lot of the vegan stuff in the dining hall.
You know that I've invited people to come and eat often.
Yeah, chatting with Batten. Yeah, by the way.
It's a really good thing to go there.
Yeah.
Chatting about it.
Yeah.
But we understand why this question is raised because in an email sent out by our the Chief Financial Officer, Jerry Berenson, he had explained, unfortunately, Perry House only in terms of finances. And in this email, it would cost about $1.5 million to fully repair Perry House and bring it up to code with Lower Marion Township's regulation.
When it came to like the financial aspect of it, he kind of took it and broke it down according to like how many students live in the dorm and like how much it would cost per bed. And so like he said that it would cost, Perry House would cost about $1.5 million to fix. In comparison to like Batten House, which is the other house is kind of like
It's closer to 800,000, I
it
think.
needs some repairs as well. But then like from like bed breakdown, it cost
$7,000 per bed for Perry House and $4,000 per bed for Batten. I believe.
On an average year basis.
Yeah. Like, and that's like versus like a dorm, which probably would cost about $1,200 to $1,500 per person, like in the dorms, and like say like half an hour of PEMS or anything like that. And so that's the reason why the idea of like whether a new dorm could be possibly built, because it's kind of putting it in the perspective of this much money could go towards either fixing the houses or we could have a new dorm, which is a way to look at the situation as well. So there's really no plans as to if it's going to be built or even where it's going to be built.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I guess one thing that I just wanted to point out was that although it's really unfortunate that the email sent out by Jerry Berenson was only in terms of finances, these students recognize that it's more than finances when it comes to Perry House, and that Perry House is historically a safe space and one that should remain on campus.
My understanding was that they would be doing something similar to Haverford and having apartment-style living where students could, like it would be multiple students probably in an apartment, and there'd be much more apartments as opposed to like right now, and I think there's like 22 or 26.
22 students living in apartments.
Yeah, and it'd be much more community-based.
So I guess to like ease any concerns, Perry House is being discussed. We just don't know in what form it will be in the future. So yeah.
Yeah, I think that was another thing too that was discussed in terms of that was that like if they were to do something like this apartment style living, that possibly there'd be spaces for Batten House or Perry House in that apartment style living. My frustration with that though, with just placing Batten or Perry House in an apartment, and it doesn't pay any attention to the value that's in the physical building as a historical landmark, though it isn't, I feel like, I don't think it's officially considered a historical landmark. I think historically it is a place of great importance on this campus. I think that's overlooked, and by taking away the physical building, that's a clear sign that it is overlooked as an important place. So.
And a lot of people feel like if it's kind of added into this like apartment style thing, it's kind of just like a second thought to a new idea.